Ever since this issue happened, which is basically we taking our goats out of Semanhyia and Brekum, a lot of you have shared your opinion with us. Most of you have recommended that we actually, sell the goats or move the goats and use the land for something else, whether to use it for cattle farming, to continue with the poultry, or even use it for pig. And most people are even talking about sheep. I think there are so many reasons why people go into farming, and we need to remind ourselves that we just don't do farming because we have land and we want to use it for something, right? It's either you're passionate about a specific thing and you want to do it and explore it, or you're doing it because there is demand, which is the business side. Right, I chose goats because it was easy with the size of land that I have and the feed source that I have, and then the market also existed. I've always said this in my video, where in my community alone, which is the Brekum, kills about 20 goats every single day. So my vision going there is I want to break that and be able to supply that, right? And then moving into education and the breeding program. So I know most of you have recommended that I actually do cattle farming. My land is 6 acres. The maximum cows I can have on 6 acres to graze is probably 2 or 3, right? If I'm doing proper intensive farming, that is not possible. Why would I want to spend my time over 3, 4 cows? That's not it, right? We did poultry before. You guys saw all the videos. The economics doesn't make sense in this time. Sheep, yes, there is a market for sheep, but market for sheep is seasonal. I have no affiliation to sheep. I don't even remember the taste of sheep meat. And I wouldn't do something that I'm not passionate about. No offense to those of you who love sheep, but personally, I wouldn't go into any of this, right? I want to do something that I'm proud of, something that I enjoy doing, because at the end of the day, as a farmer, in all the troubles and headaches, you need to go back to that core of why you're doing this, and does it really make sense to you, right? So we are still going to stick to goats, and therefore, the question is, since Brekum doesn't like goat, what is next? Some of you have suggested that, we have the 120 acres of land in Sekwa where we've planted the feed. Why don't we move there? That is a good option as well that we are looking at. The only issue over there is the fact that there is no electricity. It is just very deep into the forest because we're just using it for pasture. So we go harvest, bale, and then bring it to the city. So in order for us to do that, we will really need to build the infrastructure, and also even who is going to stay in such a far area, right? It's all going to be a bit of logistic issue. But that being said, that is also being considered. I also have purchased some land in the eastern region about a year ago with the goal that someday, once we are very successful in Semanhyia, we will therefore move a piece of that and launch it here, where it will be more of a model farm closer to Accra, to allow people to come visit, to come learn, to come see, because not all of you can travel to Brekum. So that land has been there for about a year now, that I was relaxing and hoping that things will get better here, we get more success, and then we transfer to do the model where we'll do the AI and everything as well. Again, this land was also going to serve as basically a transit yard, where in future, as we are bringing goats from other countries, we rather quarantine them there before farmers come and pick them to their various farms. At the moment when we are bringing goats, farmers have to come and wait at the airport for about hours till 1 a.m., 2 a.m. before they can pick their goats from the airport, right? That is stressful. The goal is that to come, pick the goats 1 a.m. with my team, bring them here, feed them well, treat them well, quarantine them as much as we need, then farmers can come to this farm and pick it up. Again, could be a sales point where we bring our goats from our farm and keep it here to be able to sell to the market in Accra. So that was the intention of buying this land. But with everything going on, again, I'm also looking at this option. Could we start something small here and rather use this farm as the model farm as we've talked about? I haven't engaged with the community yet. I only bought it from the family, and the chief was involved. So today I'm going to go visit with the chiefs and elders and really sit down and speak to them. As the saying goes, once bite, twice shy. So we want to make sure that even though we bought this land, I know when I bought it, I told the chief what I'm going to use it for. But hey, after what has happened to us, we want to dig into every detail that is possible and make sure that this community is aware of what we are going to do What are the do's and don'ts? Who are the people we need to invite? What are the traditions? What do we need to know? And be as transparent with them as possible. So today I'm going to head to the Chief's Palace. I've already informed them of our visit and listen to them. Maybe it's not even going to work here. Maybe it is. Maybe they're going to welcome us. But as I said, we're exploring all the opportunities. So come along with me. Let's go and meet with the chiefs of this area and learn more about if goat farming will be possible here. Are there anything that we need to do or not to do before we make the final decision? Because as you all know, I've never said that we are not moving away from Senasi Brekum. We've always said that we will move, we just need time. And the time that we've been asking for is time to do the right thing. Times to engage communities wherever we go next. Time for us to clear our land. Time for us to prepare the facilities. Time for us to prepare feed, right? All these things needs to happen. So I'm taking the first step, visiting this chief. From there, basically based on the outcome of it, we will decide what to do next. We'll continue to keep you guys updated, but come along with me as I make this trip to the Chief's Palace.
I go. Nana jambo ho sabi uni mama mira nsia mama mira ina hyehyɛ ni nyina ne sɛ me wo fasie sabi o emmoa yɛ na esi nani so na opese emmoa yɛ no so no ye fa abɛɛfo kwan so on sɛ yɛ hadeɛ no akoyɛ sabi tete amamere kwan so enti na yɛ mmoa no kora ntimi yɛ akɛse no yɛ de na koyɛ wanwe no okosua ho nimdeɛ nso so a opese osesa yɛ de no ɛma emmoa no timi yɛ akɛse enti ye kurum na na de sebi oni ye kurum nti o ye adwuma ni bi wo ho kama na o ye se o di bi nso so ba ha eni nti na ma ye beto ha asase no na ye se nka Ghana fa na ba bia de wo apeso wo sua emmoa ye hu nimde wa ba efo kwan so no oba kuro we kura so a obenya sa nimde no ene poten hafo nyina no konkra ho no na de nyina mfantima mu nyina kura no ha be ye another place here wo a pese wo sua emmoa ye hu nimde de oba ha ono so be kirew ama wo ahunu ne yenya different breed ya ebe ma ye de nso aya akese se de wo ton a wonso so sika no ebe kwa animu botaye nti a ye de aba hani na sabio ya aba ha nso so ebia ha ye ntia ha ye ya hoho na ye tia ebia ha ye mfa ha ye ya hoho na yakofa nti agya na eze ye beje emmoa efiri nanom ho se ne ha nhyehyɛ ne se ne ha mamrete no yensusu ye hunu na kina bi no yankwa nkofom
yasempawo
manentrance
okay ti amato mempanyimfo ne me brother no mo se me mo akwaba
yeja
da omo ase se wo mo nso wo anya kru no ho do ne kru no ho adwempa na wo mde nsusu ya papa sei eba abedum kru no na sebi ebi aka achimman na Ghana man so anya biadi na ne krakra mu a metwa ne sinya meye nya kwan akoye ne a esese ye ne se sisi no asase no ya to ahira so ama wo
yes
sebi meka ho ehu akatua bibia meka ho sisi dwumadie na eba no ne etie ne se wo mo betena kra na mamre mu no sebi ye baji won bibi kakra ni di kan no ye betwa abrechi ene abrechi kuma na chese ye de ahira nsamanfo na sebi asase no wo mo nsamu a ye je na sisi abedi mo nsamu no sisi anya nsamanfo ne de adi
ya tiasefo dia
enti amamre mu no ye betwa abrechi no de ayi nsamanfo no afa agu ene yenya abrechi kuma kakra bema na chese ye de aye na kurumu ni nyina no amane ye bodwan eno de ye hira so kose
yo nana cham wo ho ja se de nana ene ne mpanefo mo kasa agu yasun ye ndede ye ni age ho na ja bia na amammerɛ foforɔ bi nso so wɔ hɔ a deɛ nti a mebi ka ne saa no kuro bi wɔ hɔ a wokɔ so a yɛsi yɛnyɛ mmoa wei yɛnyɛ sei wɔ ha na ebia nso so a yɛnhunu sɛ ne nanam agye atom kama yi yɛbɛduru hɔ yɛbɛkɔ akɔyɛ saa deɛ no bi no na ɛno nso bɛda no twema mentwe deɛ pɛ sɛ ɛno nso so yɛnhunu sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ saa a na kyena bi no yɛmfa saa kwa no so na yɔnkofa no abɛtɔ yɛn ntam no yɛnsɛe no
Right, Sempa. We the say ni di kind no. Ye ni achiwade bia bro so chen ya wadada.
Okay.
Kurum ha ne ya wadada no ye densu ne da.
Okay.
Nti ya nya adwuma wo kurum ha ya wada.
Okay.
Enu fi ho a moaye ne de sabi ya nya mmoa nyina.
Okay.
Ya nya mmoa nyina sabi o nantwie nkokɔ mpɔnkye nwan mpraku umwatu bebi nkonfam ne ade nyina na woyɛ wa ha nso a eyeyie but ya ha no animal husbandry no ne yɛnim yɛ eni ha obi nya aboa no kra bo nso ɔnenam saa nenam abɔnten saa na akrɔmfo nso sesa wɔm de ka bɛfa wɔ kwan no mu sesa kɔ ba sɛ enu fi ho apart from ya woda yanko afu mu ne de na akwasidai ene ye woda na otwe nsia bia ya da bone eno ya akwasidai eno nso esi ya ye wo ho calendar no ba date no so enu dede keke ne yanya betimi aye wadwuma ye bibia ba se bia babo system ubaye dede ubaye eyie ne ade no no sa ne de no pet. Apart from my no dear, you near chi wadi bia a so.
Okay.
No,
okay.
Yeah, my
you nana yadamas. Yadamasi pa say, why do you short to come? Oh, okay.
So I hope we have all learned something from this discussion that went on. It is an eye-opener for me, to be frank with you. I do admit. I think, yeah, mostly though, you know, when you're starting your farm, you don't think about it being something extraordinary that you need to go through all this process. I remember when I was starting the school, I did went through this process in my village, but who does that in a farm? Today we have all learned about it, and I think this happened. Yes, there's so much, you know, sadness to this story, but we've all learned so much, and we're going to take you guys along the journey to really see every step that we take. And what I'm so excited about is the designing, in case we do decide to do the farm here. How are we going to plan it? How are we going to build it from the scratch? And I hope that you guys don't give hope yet because of what happened to me, but you see that as an opportunity. The same way I have kept that up, excitement and looking at the brighter side to do this, you guys will look at it, the brighter side of what happened to Fred is paving a way for Fred to actually help us build it from the beginning, so that if tomorrow I'm going to start, I know what to do. As you heard from the chiefs, now we've gone to pay our respects. You know, they have come with us to see the land, which is amazing. Secondly, they said there is a tradition we need to do with the ancestors. As I always say, I'm not against tradition. I might not be a believer, but when you go to Rome, you do what Romans do. It was lack of knowledge and I guess, what is the right word for it, but offsites or whatever it is, you know, that we didn't do, but now we know better. So there is a tradition that we have to do to the gods to claim the land from us. Then there is a second one that we have to do where all the other chiefs from other communities are going to come as well. All this is going to be done within the next maybe 1 to 2 weeks in case we make a decision to do this. And we'll see after the blessings of the gods, we can start and, you know, cut the salt and start this project, because I'm excited. I know most of you have been thinking about the fact that I don't feel very bothered about this situation. There's always a brighter side, guys. As much as I feel it, I am alive, and I've learned so much that I can do better than what I did. As far as I am alive, I'm healthy, I'm stronger. I think there is much more to do. I had spent so much, but it was something I was passionate about and I was doing. We're gonna do the same thing here. I know you guys are gonna be in support of us. Please come along with us in this journey anyhow that you can. And we will make something better, something greater, something closer to you. Even if you're from Salarium, Mali, wherever, and you come to Accra, this is gonna be probably just 1 hour drive and you're here. This is a vision that I've had for a very long time, and I'm glad that this has pushed us towards that vision. Thank you guys so much again for the support, for being with us throughout all these difficult times. Without you, this message wouldn't have gotten the attention it has gotten and the acknowledgement. And I hope this will serve as an example, a learning to us farmers how to do things right, and also a lesson to all of us on how we handle development and we manage investors in our communities. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video, and I promise you it will be more exciting. It's just going to be more exciting and exciting. So come along with us on this journey. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscription button, and don't forget to also hit the notification bell so that whenever we release a new video, you will be notified. Share this as well. Let people see that there's a brighter side to farming in Africa and Semanhyia farms. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you in another video.